Welcome back to Reality Bites Back. Today, we're digging into the latest jaw-dropping breakup between 90 Day Fiancé stars Debbie Aguero and Ruben the Cuban. Let's uncover the explosive feud that led to their shocking split. Stay tuned for all the drama and revelations right here on Reality Bites Back 90 Day. The single-life star Debbie Aguero's whirlwind romance with her Ruben the Cuban, aka Ruben Sanchez, has ended, and not in a good way. Debbie is a 67-year-old artist, poet, and jewelry shop owner from Sugar Hill, Georgia. She was a part of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 4 with Oussama Berber from Morocco, 24. Debbie and Oussama's 43-year age difference was the biggest gap the franchise had ever seen. Debbie moved to Morocco on the show to marry Oussama, but claimed his real intentions were to take advantage of her for a green card. Debbie came back to the U.S., but was scared of revealing her real age while using dating apps. She lied about being 57 years old to find a match. Debbie's son, Julian B. Lynn, who had been worried about her safety during her relationship with Oussama, became extra cautious during Debbie's new dating adventures. Debbie went to meet a man called Russ on 90 Day, The Single Life Season 4, who accepted Debbie's age despite her lying to him, but drew the line when it came to her having a 24-year-old ex-boyfriend. Along came Ruben, who surprisingly matched Debbie's wavelength. Debbie's love interest, Russ made Debbie feel hurt because he called her after their date and mocked her about her relationship with Oussama. Debbie had thought Russ accepted her for who she was. That relationship fizzled out fast. However, Debbie did not give up on love, and she had already met somebody. Debbie said she had been talking to Ruben every day for 2 weeks. She thought Ruben the Cuban from Miami sounded romantic, and Ruben had that exotic flair that Debbie was looking for. He was age-appropriate, liked to travel, and was like her spirit animal. The more we talk, the more I feel drawn to you, and how we just connect really well. Ruben wanted to take their online connection to the personal world and invited Debbie to Miami. Debbie admitted she was drawn to Ruben, but she told him she was an amateur at dating. Ruben insisted that the Sugar Hill Debbylicious could meet Ruben the Groovin' Cuban in Miami so he could take her on a tour of the Cuban culture in his city. Debbie was excited by the element of romance, but she didn't want to repeat what happened with Oussama since she had met Ruben online. Meanwhile, Julian was concerned that Debbie was rushing into this romance. Debbie and Ruben were a great match with their eccentric styles and colorful ensembles, even though Debbie commented that Ruben was comedy and overkill. Things went downhill once Julian met Ruben and told him about Debbie's past with Oussama and how she was still financially supporting his family in Morocco. Ruben was not aware that Debbie was dating a 24-year-old before him. Meanwhile, Julian also had his own suspicions about Ruben's criminal record and his mode of income. Debbie and Ruben met directly at the tell-all after her Miami sojourn. Debbie was disappointed that Ruben did not try to meet her before the tell-all. She also tried to expose him by revealing she'd seen him on the same dating app where they'd met long after their dates. Ruben insisted he was never exclusive, with Debbie in his defense. Meanwhile, Debbie didn't forget to mention that Ruben's preferred age range on the app was 30-50, while Debbie was 2 decades over Ruben's age preference. Still, Ruben and Debbie decided to date exclusively during the tell-all. Debbie was happy that she was leaving the reunion with a boyfriend. According to TV shows Ace, after the show, Ruben set up a GoFundMe and asked 90 Day Fiancé fans to donate a whopping $100K. Fans have come to avoid cast members who ask for money online, especially after Mary DiNuccio misled fans into believing that she had colon cancer and spent the money they donated to her out of goodwill. Ruben said he wanted the money to support his 73-year-old friend who had spent a week in hospital due to septic shock and was living alone in a home which felt like a horror house. Ruben later reset the GoFundMe amount to $10,000, and he's managed to raise $1,450 so far to help with his friend's house's repairs and renovation. However, Debbie doesn't want fans to donate to Ruben's cause. Debbie posted a cryptic Instagram video targeting Ruben. She didn't call Ruben out directly but mentioned personal integrity and said that there were women who have lost thousands and thousands of dollars after being told pretty words with no action. Debbie wanted her video to be treated as a word of caution so her fans could prevent themselves from getting hurt or